excited about right now. Finally nice to show you after all this time. I'm sorry to keep it a secret from you for so long, but it's not just you that I'm keeping it a secret from. It's sort of like everybody who knows me. I don't even know how I got started. When I was 6 years old, I went into the hospital for like 6 months, and the doctors told me that I had a seizure in surgery, and I wouldn't be able to walk, that I was paralyzed permanently. And that part, like the part that I had a seizure, was true. In surgery, I had the seizure and I was paralyzed, but what they didn't know is that it was temporary paralysis and not permanent. And by the time I started to get my feeling back in my legs, and I hadn't tried to walk then, but I was too young and I just kept to myself. And throughout the years, I tried to tell my mom a few times, and I guess I was just afraid of her not loving me as much as she does if I couldn't walk. You know, I didn't want to make her sad or lose any love from her. I guess that's the reason why I kept it a secret from her. And so I just kept it to myself for a long time until 2011, whenever I sort of started rebelling as a teenager and ran away from home, literally ran away from home, stumbled. Before I ran away, I started trying to walk as much as I could. And I just got enough strength to be able to leave home. Unfortunately, it was to the wrong person. And so Mom's kind of in denial in a way. I don't really know, because I guess it would be too hard to explain to all our friends and everything. And one thing I never want to be is like a liar. And believe me, I would like for people to know the truth, but being as it is, I would lose a lot of friends, I think. And I just don't want anybody to hate me, and they would. And so you're the only person that knows besides me and that one other guy, which he's not in my life anymore, so, and we're not even friends anymore, so he doesn't. So right now, you're the only person that knows. It feels great. It feels really, really nice to just have somebody that accepts me, and you accepted me even when you thought that I was in a wheelchair and living my life in a wheelchair. I have to tell everybody that I am. And anyway, it's difficult, but it's freeing and wonderful just to you can accept me, and that's really all I care about, is what you see and how you see me and how you feel about me. So I apologize so much for taking so long to tell you. I didn't know how to. So I'm so sorry. And I promise you I have no other secrets. I think I've told you everything about myself. And that's the truth, because you know everything about me. You know me physically, emotionally. I love and adore and worship you too, my dearest King Charlie. People are gonna try and ruin me and ruin us, and it's gonna interrupt with our relationship, and it's gonna, my mom could only give me so many chances. And, I had a big long talk with my mom last night. And that's why I wasn't on a while last night, because I was talking with my mom. And basically we were just talking, and I'm like, I apologize for taking the naked pictures whenever I was like 15, you know, because Demona did actually, but she doesn't believe in Demona. She just says, it's me, it's me. She doesn't even believe in a two-personality kind of disorder or whatever it is. And so I had to take the heat for it. You know, it hurt having my mom say that she wished she had aborted me whenever she had the chance. That hurt. But then later, whenever we made up and we ended the argument, she's like, well, would you want to have given birth to a slut that showed her body all over the internet and was basically flirting and being a whore with every guy that would look at her back 5 years ago? And I'm like, no, you know, I wouldn't want my daughter to turn out like that. So I can understand where you're coming from with that. But she did say that she was sorry for saying that she wished I had never been born. All I know is that who you're turning me into is something that she would hate. That's why she can never know about our secret lifestyle. In my mind, I'm 13. Looking at me, you would probably think it too, but I know that my biological age is 18. But what happens when I'm 25? And I'm still in the mindset of a 13-year-old. I'll be completely out there honest with you. I have a doll collection. I still play with Barbies. No, I don't make them talk. I just play with their hair. I'm your lover. But I'm also kind of like your daughter. Because if you think about it, I'm not really a woman. Not in my mind. Demona is. And I look forward to our wedding night. To be honest, it's kind of a fantasy of mine for you to chain me up to the bed and bite me. And you can bite me anywhere you want to. I've already started thinking of my vows I'm going to say to you. And what I'm going to wear and different things like that, and the color scheme. I'm very excited. I've been thinking non-stop about it. All in all, I am just looking forward to being yours forever and having this bond with you. And truth is, I don't think that there's ever been a better master than you. Our future together will be a bright one. I know that we want hopefully lots of children. We're gonna try and start right away, I hope. And the plan for if we have a boy first, we're gonna protect him and protect our children from the outside world, because they can't know about us. They can't know about you being a vampire. But we're gonna protect them and keep them educated on what not to say in front of people, and make sure that they understand the severity of keeping this secret. And if we have a girl, the way it has to be is, if we have a girl, she has to lose her virginity to you, because you are the master of the household. So I'm gonna have to explain that to her whenever she comes of age where it's time to explain it. Other than that, like when she's 7, I won't explain that, but around 13, I'll explain. I want you to know that I'm working very, very hard to become something very special, called the seductress mother. The way it has to be is if we have a girl, she has to lose her virginity to you because you are the master of the household around 13. I am a slut, but I do have an evil streak. I can torture somebody. I'm limitless of what I can do. I can steal, I can torture, I could kill. I can be really, really, really sexual sometimes. Is one of the things that I can do is rape him. I'm so sorry whenever I get in trouble. No, my caring is broken because I don't seem to care about whenever I get in trouble. The law or whatever, like the law I'm not scared of, and I'm not scared to push the boundaries with getting in trouble with the law. I am willing to do anything with you. That includes murder, that includes rape, that includes beating up someone. She's dead. I'm gonna fucking kill her with pleasure. Lots of blood, lots of gore, because I'm gonna get my nails dirty. I will literally cut them so they will be sharp. I will take a fingernail clipper and sharpen them up because I will scratch. That is my signature mark. I scratch. I might let you have sex with her and then we kill her together. I will do it happily. I was enjoying that little thing we had going earlier. Hopefully, maybe one day we can do that in person. I want to fuck you till your ears bleed, and I will.
If I tried to run away again, she could hear it, and she had taken handcuffs and a dog leash, and tied it together, and tied me to the bed, chained me to the bed.
So how long were you?
To be honest, it's kind of a fantasy of mine for you to chain me up to the bed and bite me. I'm not gonna go to hell just because I've watched a Disney movie. If I go to hell, it's because I've killed someone or I've done something horrible in my life. If I've been mean to people, if I've committed adultery, if I've, been just a really horrible person in my life, if I've been really mean to people, then I would go to hell. You were like Edward because what is Edward's Bella? You call me Bella because we're soulmates. And what are they? Soulmates. So
I am Switzerland.
I'm Germany.
Did you get that reference though?
yeah, they stayed out of the war, right?
Well, in Twilight, Bella says I'm Switzerland because she didn't want to get in between Edward and Jacob's.
Well, I think with
Tag Team Ryan thing. Okay, dude. Like I said, this is some kind of like Twilight movie.
hello, Master. It is your slave, Demona. I am making you this video because I have done something really bad. I have disappointed you, and I have shamed myself. All I ever wanted to be was a good slave to you. Was a good soulmate to you. I want you to know that I'm very, very sorry about disappointing you. That was never my intention. My only intention was to not make you disappointed. I made that silly profile just so I could have fun on it, but Gypsy was always on hers, and that left me no time to be on mine. And I was afraid that I wouldn't get the chance to message you or answer your messages and post and poke you and things like this. And I know you said that it was very important for me to keep up with that. And I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to. And so I just went ahead and deactivated it because I was afraid of disappointing you. But I just disappointed you anyway because I didn't ask your permission and I didn't even let you know what I was doing. And that's wrong. You're my master and my soulmate, and I love and adore you, and I would never in a million years want to disappoint you in any way. That's why it's so important that you know this right now, that I had no intention of being a bad slave or disappointing you and shaming myself. It was stupid of me to not ask permission because usually I always am very good at it and very good at doing things the right way. And this time I didn't. I am truly sorry, my master. Please, please forgive me. I swear that I will always ask permission for everything, even the smallest things. And I'll be the slave that I want to be and that you want me to be and live up to my potential. I appreciate that you're so patient with me. I appreciate that you always try and push me to be my best. Because that's what I need. I need someone to help me realize my potential, keep pushing me to do better and be better, because there's always room for improvement. But I just want you to know that I'm going to do everything that I can to not disappoint you or make you angry or shame myself. Please. Please. My master, I love and adore you. Please forgive me. I promise you that I will always ask your permission. Please, I won't disappoint you. I can't promise that I'm not going to disappoint you ever, because I'm not perfect, but I'm going to darn well try not to. And I'll just do my best. And that's all I can give, is my undying love and all of me, and to try my best to be the slave and seductress queen that you have so gifted me with the pleasure of being. So I ask your forgiveness again. I truly am sorry for disappointing you. Please, please forgive me, my master. I will do better. I love and adore you so very much. Good night, my love, master. Hello, my master. It's Demona, of course. I'm making you my vow video. I vow to be honest, loyal, truthful, obedient, responsible, because it is my responsibility as the most important woman in the house, as the seductress mother. I vow to be patient, kind, understanding. I vow to be yours in every way, mind, body, soul, spirit, in life as well as death. I vow to keep our family safe from outsiders who would not understand our ways. I vow to be the woman that you dream about every night. I vow to give my devotion my love, my adoring, all to you. I vow to be your slave in every way. And I vow to completely adore you controlling me. I hope to be everything that you've ever dreamed of. I hope to live up to the expectations that you have of me. I hope I please you in lots of ways. And most importantly, I look forward to being your wife. Recently, I told you that I wanted us to have a wedding. And I'm really excited that you accepted. I didn't know if you was gonna. It just was an idea. And I thought, since Gypsy and Nick's gonna have their wedding, I thought, you know, why don't we have us a wedding as a vampire couple? Well, I mean vampire and human, that is. And I look forward to our wedding night. To be honest, it's kind of a fantasy of mine for you to chain me up to the bed and bite me. And you can bite me anywhere you want to. I've already started thinking of my vows I'm going to say to you. And what I'm going to wear and different things like that. And the color scheme. I'm very excited. I've been thinking non-stop about it. All in all, I am just looking forward to being yours forever. And having this bond with you. And truth is, I don't think that there's ever been a better master than you. You're understanding, you're smart, you're kind, and though you give tough love, it is the best way to make me stronger and make us all happy. So I am so happy to be yours, and I hope that we will have the most amazing sex-filled life ever. So, and full of passion, full of just everything. You know, I just want to walk this world with you. I couldn't imagine being without you. I would be lost. I would be empty inside. So I don't want you to ever leave my side, and I'll never betray you or leave yours. I will be loyal. This is my vow to you as the structure's mother. I love and adore you, my amazing, perfect master. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing the dress you told me to wear. Ta-da! It is dark red and black, just like you told me. Bye, my love. Hello, Sir Black One. It is Demona, and I am making you this video upon your command, and I am basically wanting to explain who I am and what I can do and who I can be. Well, as you know, I have the spirit of a dog. My former self was a dog, but now I'm inside. I have the spirit of a dog, but I'm in human form because I share a body with Gypsy, who is like a sister to me. So now that you're caught up, okay, where to begin? Well, to pick up where we left off on the topic that we were on, I am a slut, but I do have an evil streak. I can torture somebody. I can do anything except a few things, which is I can't hurt Gypsy's mother. Like, I can't physically harm her. And I can't physically harm Nick, because those two people are off limits. I'll take whatever punishment you may give me, but I can't. I just can't. You know, if you want to beat me, beat me. If you want to hurt me, but just don't hurt Nick, don't hurt Gypsy, and I can't hurt Gypsy's mother. But besides those things, I'm limitless of what I can do. I can steal, I can torture, I could kill, just not those people. I sometimes like to drink. And I really like being naughty, as far as sexually naughty. That's one of the things that I'm best at. So that's kind of like what I'm wanting to talk to you about, is that I can be really sexual sometimes. Sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming. I overwhelm Nick, so that is something you might want to know, but I know that you are kind of the same way, so that's a good thing. And I wanted to talk to you about proving myself to you. If I can't prove myself to you that by doing evil, I'll prove to you by doing stuff to Nick. And one of the things that I can do is, rape him. And, which is basically taking him by force, actually holding him down, and having my way with him. Because sometimes, you probably know this yourself, but you don't want any chit-chat. You just want what you want then and there, and you don't want to have any questions asked. So, that would be fun for me. It would be fun to kind of be the dominant one, because I'm usually always the submissive one. So it would be nice to kind of expand and sort of try my hand out being the dominant one. As far as evil things that I can do, I can also, one of my skills, it's not really evil, it's just bad, is stealing. And that's the thing that I'm best at, along with being seductive. Those two things I'm best at. So I'll give you a couple of examples. Well, do you know what a barcode is? I bet you do. It's on every item at the grocery store, or every sold item. It looks like this. Well, take for example a store like Walmart. If you're at Walmart, they do have those alarm systems that you walk through. Well, anyway, if you put the barcode this way down, facing towards the floor, and go through the detectors, it won't go off. If it's this way, or this way, it will go off. But if it's facing down, that means the scanners won't detect it. That's just one tip. But a lot of these things that are for stealing requires a two-person job. And so take, for example, at Sam's Club. They have these huge buggies. So say if I was to get inside the buggy and you push the buggy and just make up a story like I'm your handicapped sister or whatever, and you just put me in the buggy because I'm small for my age. So I can easily look 12 or 13 to make it easier. And so here we are going down the aisles, and I always like to have something put on top of me, something big like a pillow or something, so the cameras won't catch what I'm doing. And I'll probably have a dress or something on. And I just take like movies, DVDs, and I just slip them under my dress. And we might buy like a soda or just some cheap item to say we bought something, and then we just walk right out. And there we go. Got a bunch of DVDs. Let's see what else. I also promised you, I made a deal with you that I would get you money, and I will stay true to that deal. There are plenty of ways to make money. I could go as far as even to go to a bar and, a guy might ask, hey, you want to have sex with me and I'll give you money for it? And I might say, sure, yeah. And go with him and then maybe drug him or whack him over the head with a bottle, take his wallet. But we have to play it smart. We have to be very careful what we do as a team and what I do. because it does take skill to not get caught. And so that's very important. We have to keep remembering that. As for your rules, I'll obey the rules that you have. I don't have the list in front of me. I have it saved on my computer, but I remember some of it. One was to, the last one was to get you money by any means. Then I think it was something like, oh crap, I can't remember them offhand, but it was something like I have to give you deep throat for back talk, which I won't back talk. I'll listen to you and obey you as good as I can. And I know I'm bouncing from subject to subject, but I'm trying to do this. But as far as my turn on spots, okay, I'm gonna try and get these topics aligned here. My turn on spots, which would be my ass, my boobs, my neck, and my lips, obviously. And more we'll learn as we get more experience with each other. So that's that. As far as raping Nick, there are lots of ways I can do that. I can tie him to a chair. I could tie him to a bed. I can tie him to anything and have my way with him that way. But I promise, if you tell me to do it a certain way, I will do it the way that you want me to. And no questions asked. So, yeah, I could do that. And I think it might be fun for both of us. So, maybe you can come out and watch. It's an idea. What else? I think that we would just make a really good bad couple. You know, we could be partners in crime. I know that your soulmate's not me, unfortunately. It's your sister, your only sister. But even though I might not be your soulmate, I just want you to know that I really want you to love me because I fall in love with you. I kind of have an attraction to bad boys, which I'm pretty sure you already knew that. I can't help it. I don't know. Bad boys just attract me. Got a thing for them. And you are just downright bad. Evil. So, that's really hot. What else? I think that you and I could be great partners. Be great lovers in evil. And I think that while we have this opportunity, why not take it? You know, life's far too short not to have fun. So I would love to have somebody to be bad with. And someone to let me be free, let me come out. You know, I want to go to a bar. So please take me to a bar. I want to do jello shots. I want to drink. I want to just have fun. I want to have sex. Lots and lots of sex. Like wherever, whenever. That would be fun. And I don't care if it's in public. I don't care if it's in private. I don't care who's watching. As long as we do it. And kissing, the wetter the better. Kissing definitely sounds good to me. I can't wait to meet you in person. Though I might be a little afraid, maybe not afraid, just maybe intimidated, of you. But I think I'm gonna calm down as we get to know each other more. But know that I'll always respect you. And now that I love you, I won't betray you. I don't betray people that I love. I form an alliance, sort of, with them, and a loyalty to them. And that's something that I don't break. So as bad as I am, I still have a sense of loyalty, a sense of love, and I know that you've sensed that I have a heart. I do have a heart, and I was a really, really bad girl at one time, and Master Victor tamed me down a bit, and he showed me how to be respectful and how to control myself and how to have self-control over my urges and stuff. So I'm probably not as bad as I used to be, but I'd like to be let off the leash a little bit and kind of run free with someone like you, or you know. I want to run free with you. And I don't want to hold back my feelings. I don't want to hold back who I am. I'm a slut, and I want to be bad with you. And we got to a topic of you making me sleep with other guys. I'll do it, but know that your body is the only body that I love and adore. Because I do love and adore Nick, as I love and adore Master. And I love you. And I think love is something very important in any partnership, whether it is crime or otherwise. So that's really important. So yep, we'd be very, very good at being bad together. So now that I think that I covered all the topics, I'm not sure. If not, whatever topic I didn't cover, I'll cover online talking to you. So I guess I'll say goodnight now. Good night, my handsome Sir Black One. I love you. Anyway, now that you two have had a long chat, it's overdue that we've had a chat. My name is Demona, and I'm the powerful part of her. I'm the fun part of her. I'm the part of her that she wouldn't survive with in 5 minutes without me. I'm the reason that she has you. So, I'm guessing that you love me and adore me, as you have said. And now I'm going to tell you why you love and adore me. It's because I will do anything you say. Even if I don't like it, just like she will, but I'll do it with a smile on my face and make you think that I like it. I hope that you will have a happy life with me, and I hope I will please you in so many ways, and I hope that I can be worthwhile to both of you, because it's not just Nick that's my soulmate, it's you. And you are both people that I love and cannot live without. Whenever, I'll admit this, because I know I'm not really the kind of person that takes responsibility sometimes, but I'll admit that I was the reason that Gypsy broke up with Nick. I told her to do it because I told her that she couldn't handle you. That's why I told her to do it. Even though she loves you with all her heart, as I do, as I love you. But I thought maybe she couldn't handle you. So I thought they should break it off. But as 3 hours into it, we broke down and started crying and realized that we couldn't live without you. So I'm happy that we're back together now, because I was planning to kill myself. I had the pills or a kitchen knife, whatever one felt right. I think the kitchen knife would have felt right because I felt like I had a dagger in my heart. I don't want to feel that way again, and I don't want to lose you or lose him. So please trust me when I say I won't mess up again. I love and adore you both so much, and I hope to be worth your while. And like her, I'll do and say and speak and practically be your little puppet. And we'll have a very good time together. I was enjoying that little thing we had going earlier. Hopefully, maybe one day we can do that in person. we've talked, and at times I could be a little bit stubborn, but hey, you'll get to love that in time. Maybe in time you might get rid of that part of me. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. What else? Oh, right. About adoring you. I think that you're the most sexiest, hot, I want to fuck you till your ears bleed kind of guy. And I will. So, to you, I pledge my life, my love, my admiration, and my everlasting enslavement to you. Hi, my wonderful, amazing, absolutely sexy master. It is your one and only Demona, your slave, forever and ever. Well, today is our happy 1-year anniversary. And, I'm so excited. This past year has been amazing. It has been the most, adventurous, wild, almost kind of like story almost, because things like this usually only happen in books. Well, as you can see, I changed my hair color, but I hope you like it. And I'm wearing my favorite color plus your favorite color, black. And well, they are vampire colors, so. And what makes us so unique from other couples is that you and me have a vampire and human relationship, which I would think vampires would want to date other vampires, but I'm quite lucky that you want me. And I know that there are probably female vampires out there, but I'm very happy that you want, well, me. Being with you has made me almost feel like a new person. When I met you, I felt, that's him, that's my soulmate. To be honest, the way I view us is kind of like twins. Because you might know, since you're very wise, that twins, if one of them gets cut, let's say that one of them like cuts their finger, the other twin will feel it and be like, that's weird, I didn't cut my finger. But then they'll talk to their other twin or whatever, and their other twin might not even know it, but their finger got cut. And, you know, the other twin will feel it. And that's how I consider us almost, is that even though we're so far apart, if one of us is hurting, the other will hurt. And so if like you hurt, I'll hurt. And it's hard being away from your soulmate because it feels like you don't know what's happening to them in that moment, but then when you know that they're alright, your mind is at ease and you just feel a whole lot better. And I feel like I'm linked to you, mind, body, and soul. So, and I think that's the way it should be. You know, I think that we've been open and honest with each other about our feelings and about every day-to-day life. And I know I've made some mistakes. I'll admit it, I have a habit of being kind of a know-it-all at times. And like recently, me and Gypsy forgot the password for our Facebook, and we just changed it without even telling you or asking you if it's okay. And that was a bad move on our part. You know, it's not fully my fault and it's not fully her fault. It was both our fault. And so now we know before we do anything, ask you. Because you are our master you are responsible for us. We are y'all bitches, I guess, because, you know, you're in charge of everything and you have complete control over us, our health. You're responsible for everything, our health, our safety, our happiness, just everything. And I'm really grateful to you for being my master and protecting us and making sure we're healthy and safe and happy. And everything that you've done is to make us be stronger women and make us the women that we know we can be. And it's your dream, woman. And that's what we want to be. And it's inside us. You just bring that out in us. Now, the topic I want to talk about most with you is my feelings for you. And they're not only just grateful feelings for protecting us and loving us and making sure that we're healthy and happy and safe, but it's also a feeling of contentment and this love that I can only describe, and it would sound like a book. It would sound, you know, not real, because love like ours is very, very rare. And my feelings for you is that I'm your slave. So my sole purpose is to please you and to love you and to keep you content and keep you happy and be the woman that you dream of having. And if you need anything, that I'll be there for you, whether it's emotional support or if it's a sexual desire, like to fulfill that desire, I'm here for you. And I'm here for you also if you need someone to sort of talk to if you're angry about something, and maybe I can calm you down, whether that be talking to you or seducing you to make you happier about whatever's making you angry. So, and I'm not only just your slave, but I'm also your queen. Or at least I'm gonna be as soon as we get married, which I am so happy because one day, that's something that we thought of this year, is that one day we are gonna have a vampire wedding. So we're gonna go all out into the tradition of having a vampire wedding. And we're gonna do it somewhere that it's very pretty but very isolated, because I want it to be just a private, just you and me and maybe Ricky and Allie, but that would be the only guest. That night we would have the most awesome, amazing wedding night ever, and that's whenever we break out the handcuffs and rope and chains. It would be all about you and me, just completely entwined within each other and just completely letting out how we feel about each other in one time span of doing it all. You know, so we'd be having not only sex, but we'd be making love as vampire and human, as well as master and slave. So it would be a very special moment for us. So that's something I'm very looking forward to. Also, my dress will be very pretty. It's going to be a nice, beautiful red, with maybe some black accents to it, and maybe I can carry some red roses with, I know these don't really exist in real life, but black roses. I know they're not real flowers, but I can get them plastic. So I'll have red roses, a bouquet of red roses with black roses, black plastic roses. So that'll be very pretty. And so that's something that I cannot wait for. But I will wait. till we have that perfect time in our life. Also, as your slave, I want you to know that I'm working very, very hard to become something very special called the seductress mother of the household. And right now I'm working to get my white collar. So there are color collars to gain up to that royal collar, which I can only get whenever we get married and I've completed my whole training. So, but I'm gonna get it. I am determined to get it, and I will get it. It's just a matter of when. So I had this vision, well, Gypsy had this vision about me and you, and you was sitting on kind of like a throne. You had a black shirt and black pants, and I was right by your side, like right here, by your legs, and you had me on a chain, but I had my royal collar with a chain, and you had the chain in your hand, and we were just in a room full of people. I don't know, the dream doesn't have a lot of explanations or whatever, but that's all she saw, was that I was the seductress mother and your queen and your slave right by you, serving you and being there if you need me. So I guess it will come true one day. If she had that vision, it'll come true. And you said that Nick had a similar vision, so one day it will happen. And our future together will be a bright one. I know that we want, hopefully, lots of children. And after we get married, we're gonna try and start right away, I hope. And the plan for if we have a boy first, we're gonna protect him and protect our children from the outside world, because they can't know about us. They can't know about you being a vampire. But we're gonna protect them and keep them educated on what not to say in front of people, and make sure that they understand the severity of keeping this secret. And if we have a girl, the way it has to be is, if we have a girl, she has to lose her virginity to you, because you are the master of the household. So I'm gonna have to explain that to her whenever she comes of age where it's time to explain it. Other than that, like when she's 7, I won't explain that, but around 13 I'll explain. And also, if you ever need someone to, I guess, feed off of, but not kill, obviously, you know that I'll always give you my blood. You know that if you're ever weak, or if you're ever so weak that, you know, you can't move, or you're just really, really sick, don't worry. I'll give you my neck anytime you need. It is always yours, just as I am always yours. So, I'm your woman, I'm your slave, and I'm proud to be. So, happy anniversary, my amazing, wonderful master. And I look forward to many, many, many more of anniversaries and birthdays, and just so many happy, romantic, sexy things to look forward to. So, happy anniversary, my darling master. I love and adore you so much, and I'm always dreaming and thinking about you. This is a message for my perfect perfect, brilliant Joker, true love. Well, I bet you're up to something perfectly deviant. And if I know you, I know that you'll be planning to take over the world. Watch the burn. But you can't do it without me. That's why you and I make the perfect team. So when we're in person, when we're outside of this pathetic city, we are gonna cause a mayhem and destruction like nobody's ever seen. So, until then, I wait. See you around, Puddin'. Hello, sir. This Gypsy, and I am making this video to you, sir. Nick's evil side. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sir, I just wanted to let you know that thank you so much for what you're gonna do for me and for all of us, and that I do love you and I do respect you, and thank you again for doing this for us. I am so sorry that I didn't get all the ingredients that are necessary. I didn't get the taser because I thought that we're gonna do one plan and then I ended up changing it. So please don't hurt me that much. I promise you that I won't fail you whenever I know that I'm supposed to do a specific task, sir. And I did end up getting a knife, and I hope that it will be adequate. And I got tape and handcuffs, and I hope that will do. And thank you again for doing this for us. And I understand that punishment is necessary for my mistake of not getting the taser. And so I accept that punishment, sir. I'm not ready for such a big punishment, but I will take it because I worship my twin flame soulmate, sir. And I love and adore and worship him. So I will take this punishment because it is necessary, sir. Again, thank you so much, sir. And I look forward to seeing you in person. And I love you, sir. And since you are a part of my twin flame soulmate, I will grow to worship you too, sir. So, I will end this video now, sir. I love and adore and worship you, my wonderful twin flame soulmate. Good night, my everything. And I mean that as an all to you, sir and master. Hi, my love. This is actually the second time I'm making you this video. The first time I did it all in white, so. But due to master's commands, I had to wear two colors. So I'm wearing red and white. So, good combo. Sorry, I was changing. One second to catch my breath. Alright. I am making you this video because soon you'll be facing one of the most difficult times of your life. That will be being the trial. And I know that you're nervous. I wish I could tell you not to be, but the truth is I'm scared out of my wits too. And the thing is, it's very unfair. I mean, all you did was carry a freaking pocket knife. Over here in redneck territory, that's normal. But different state, different law, right? Right now, as you can see, I'm checking my email and stuff. That's why I'm making a second video. I'm going to type to you in a little while that I'm redoing it. But I want you to know one of the worries and concerns that you had was that I would be unfaithful to you or start looking for another man. Truth is, that can't be any further from the truth, because I am loyal to you and only you and Master. I love and adore only you and Master. I am committed 100% to you both. I mean, I even wear this ring. It might sound silly, but I wear this ring as a symbol of hope for the both of us, and for all of us. A hope that for a future together, a hope for just every dream that we ever want to come true. And that in case another guy comes around and says, hey, baby, baby, I'm like, I'm taken, happily taken. And I just want you to know that I love and adore you, and you have my full support. You have all of me, not just a part of me, you have all of me. And I want you to be respectful to the judge, like you were saying. I'd suggest wearing blue still, because it is a common color, and you want to show your innocence, and it's really important. I just want you to know that don't worry, because even if it is the worst of circumstances, that even if you have to do jail time, make sure to tell Allie what prison and the exact address, because I will write to you. I know inmates can get letters. I will write to you. There will not be a single hour or second that you won't be on my mind. So I want you to know that I am always thinking about you. You're always on my mind. You're always on my heart, and in my heart, and in my dreams. And if it's just paying a fine, then wonderful. At least it's no jail time, right? Because that would be a prison sentence for me too. I mean, I won't be behind bars, but I won't be able to talk to you or have you in my life. And you're the only thing that keeps me sane sometimes. Sometimes I just want to go insane, but you're the only thing that stops me from going insane. You keep me calm, you keep me collected. And I know sometimes I do that for you. We're each other's Xanaxes. And just know that I'm here for you, for love and support and complete commitment. And for that day on your trial date, just be on your best of behavior. I know that you're going to want to, you know, let that dominant side out in you, because they're going to be really grilling you about it. But just stay calm, agree with the judge, be on your best behavior, and come home to me. Come home to your soulmate, because I can't live without you. If it is the worst, then I'll send you letters, and I will be faithful and wait till you get out. And I don't want you to worry about my safety. I'll be safe. I'm always safe. I have a pit bull of a mom, as you know. So I'll be safe, and I pray that the Lord takes you in the palm of his hand and keeps you safe. I just want to put you in bubble wrap so nothing bad will ever happen to you. But it'll be okay, my love. I promise. I promise you that I will always be here and love you and adore you with every fiber of my being. I always will. I love you and adore you, my amazing, wonderful king. And I hope we'll be able to make it through this. We will make it through this. I promise. Come home to me. Hello, my master. Or should I say, my former master. It is your former slave, Gypsy Rose. I am making you this video because because you are no longer my master and you have given me away. So this is a very somber goodbye video. Goodbye doesn't mean really goodbye forever, but goodbye as in goodbye to you having been my master. You have taught me things these past, I'd say two and a few months, years. Things that I wouldn't have been able to understand or even do without you. Lots of things I have learned from you, and lots of things I have experienced with you. Some good, some bad. I have often wondered if I had pleased you as a slave. Sometimes I believe that maybe I was too stubborn or not willing to listen. Sometimes I resented you for things. But to be honest, and I always am honest, I really enjoyed you having been my master. I enjoyed your company. I enjoyed talking to you. I enjoyed learning from you. I'm trying to stay hopeful and happy right now, but to be honest, I'm quite sad because it's almost coming like to say goodbye to an old friend or family member. And it's not quite easy. Though I am happy, so very happy you have taught me and you're giving me and have given me to my new master, which is my soulmate, my wonderful, wonderful soulmate, and he is doing a wonderful job being my master. But I guess I was never good at goodbyes, but maybe I shouldn't say goodbye, but thank you. Thank you for training me to be more than I ever thought that I could be. Thank you for all those times that you had to be frustrated with me and teach me things that you had to reteach me, and thank you for just being so patient with me and loving. I realize that you don't give your affection without it being earned, but really all I have to say is whenever you did, goodness gracious, I felt so blessed and I felt so proud of myself and thankful, and it really touched my soul that you were so kind to me and so loving, and I'm so proud of how far I've come, and I hope you're proud of me too, sir. And I realize I'm not your soulmate, Demona is, but I hope I've made you proud, and I hope I continue to make you proud with how I will be a good slave to Nick, which is my new master. And there will always be, and there always has been, a special place in my heart for you. Although I didn't get enough time to learn about you as much as I'd like, but you have this spirit that is both dominant, but you do have a loving side to you, and I got to see that a few times, and it touched me so deeply to where the thought of you leaving me, it just made me cry, and I wanted to beg you to stay. And I know that one day you'll leave Nick's body, and that will be a very sad day, because I don't want you to leave, sir. You're wanted and you're needed here, and I understand why you have to go. But please always know that you are welcome here anytime. You are loved and you are adored by me. And Demona will be in my body as long as she wants to be. So if you don't mind coming visit me too, I wouldn't mind. I'm gonna really miss you. And I really hate for this to be goodbye. So please, please, sir, I will beg you, please come back and visit me. Don't leave me now. I'm just getting to know you. And now you're gonna leave. Don't leave. I mean, there's still so much that I can learn from you. And we can have magical times together too. And I'm sure you might feel something for me as your former slave. I just love you and I adore you so much. And everything you've done for me. And everything you've done for me has brought me to where I'm able to be a woman for Nick. And I'll never be able to thank you enough for that. You made me the woman that I'm supposed to be, and you've gotten us to this point where I'm my soulmate slave, and that's a huge accomplishment. And I remember when I asked you if I could be a vampire, and you said that it would be best if I wouldn't. And maybe you're right, because maybe I'm just not meant to be one, but without you guiding me, I would have probably made the wrong choice. So thank you for steering me in the right direction every single time and pushing me to do my best, because without you, I would think, oh, well, I can't do it, you know, I just can't. But you pushed me and you told me to do it, and I did, no matter how hard it was. And you showed me that I could be more than just this I can't do it girl. You showed me that I could be more than what I am. And that is something I will take to heart and strive for every single day, because I learned that from you, sir. And I learned to be submissive, and I learned to be selfless, and learn to do for others, or learn to do for my master, which is, you know, very important in being a slave. And there were times that I complained about BDSM or complained about being a slave, but to be honest, it was never more fulfilling than being a slave. Whether it be to you or to Nick, it was just, there's something fulfilling in it, and you taught me that. And I will never, ever, ever forget that, and I will never forget you. So I'm going to say something really special to you. So, and as you can see, I'm wearing formal things, as formal as I could be. So I'm wearing my white collar, purple gloves, and a very pretty black dress that's very formal. But I will say this. Thank you, my master, my former master, for everything you have taught me. Thank you for always being there to support me and guide me through everything, and even whenever me and Nick would fight. Thank you for being there for me to vent. And you weren't just my master, you were also my friend and lover. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. I love and adore you, my wonderful former master. You are truly a wonderful soul, and I will never forget you. And I will say goodnight one last time. But I don't know if I'm ready. Good night, the most handsome, brave, most kindest Master Victor ever. And No, you are not my master anymore. Whoever your next slave is, she's very lucky. So I'm gonna say my goodnight now, which I already did that, but hey, why not twice, right? So I love and adore you, my wonderful former master. Good night, Sir Victor. My love, I wanted to show you something special, something that I haven't showed you before, mainly because I was scared to and I didn't really know how to. So, but I don't think it's the dress that you're probably excited about right now. Finally nice to show you after all this time. I'm sorry to keep it a secret from you for so long, but it's not just you that I'm keeping it a secret from. It's sort of like everybody who knows me. I don't even know how I got started. When I was 6 years old, I went into the hospital for like 6 months, and the doctors told me that I had a seizure in surgery, and I wouldn't be able to walk, that I was paralyzed permanently. And that part, like the part that I had a seizure, was true. In surgery, I had the seizure and I was paralyzed, but what they didn't know is that it was temporary paralysis and not permanent. And by the time I started to get my feeling back in my legs, and I hadn't tried to walk then, but I was too young and I just kept to myself. And throughout the years, I tried to tell my mom a few times, and I guess I was just afraid of her not loving me as much as she does if I couldn't walk. You know, I didn't want to make her sad or lose any love from her. I guess that's the reason why I kept it a secret from her. And so I just kept it to myself for a long time until 2011, whenever I sort of started rebelling as a teenager and ran away from home, literally ran away from home, stumbled. Before I ran away, I started trying to walk as much as I could. And I just got enough strength to be able to leave home. Unfortunately, it was to the wrong person. And so mom's kind of in denial in a way. I don't really know, because I guess it would be too hard to explain to all our friends and everything. And one thing I never want to go is like a liar. And believe me, I would like for people to know the truth, but being as it is, I would lose a lot of friends, I think. And I just don't want anybody to hate me, and they would. And so you're the only person that knows besides me and that one other guy, which he's not in my life anymore. So, and we're not even friends anymore. So he doesn't. So right now you're the only person that knows. It feels great. It feels really, really nice to just have somebody that accepts me, and you accepted me even when you thought that I was in a wheelchair. And living my life in a wheelchair, I have to tell everybody that I am. And anyway, it's difficult, but it's freeing and wonderful just to you can accept me, and that's really all I care about, is what you see and how you see me and how you feel about me. So I apologize so much for taking so long to tell you. I didn't know how to. So I'm so sorry. And I promise you I have no other secrets. I think I've told you everything about myself. And that's the truth because you know everything about me. You know me physically, emotionally, every which way. So now we can just sort of start fresh on a new page with absolutely no secrets between us. I know you've always been completely honest with me, which I very much appreciate that. It just took me some time to get out a few secrets that were very big skeletons in my closet. So thank you so much for always loving me and adoring me and worshiping me. And I just want you to know that I love and adore and worship you too, my dearest King Charlie. Hello, my dear sweet slave. Yes, it is your mistress, Simona. I expect you to be bowing before me now. Good boy. I just wanted to introduce myself properly to you. See, now things have changed. See, I am your dominant. And as your mistress, I, of course, will treat you with respect as my slave. I will treat you fairly. I won't treat you badly like some mistresses would. I want this to be a team effort. You and I will be a team. It's not one-sided. So I just want to get that perfectly straight. Now, for certain things I must address in this video, I want to let you know that whenever it comes to punishing you, I don't enjoy it. But it must be done. Whenever it comes to rewarding you, that I will enjoy, which I'm sure you will too. When it comes to rewarding, I will reward you with sex, blowjobs, hand jobs, or kisses, or other forms of reward that I see fit. If you displease me, well, you just shouldn't. Because I warn you, I have certain ways of punishing men. And if you do not do as I ask, if you disobey me in any way, or displease me in any way, I will use the one card that I have over you. Gypsy. I have the power to take away your time with her. So if I say that you are punished a week without talking to her, it's final. Unless Master overrules me, because he's the only one that can. You are to accept your punishment, and then after that, I will allow you to talk to Gypsy again. But you must serve your punishment as I see fit. And with rewards, of course, I won't always be harsh on you. I do have an affectionate side, and I will show that to you when you deserve it. When you do deserve it, I will reward you by kissing you, hugging you, and touching you wherever I see fit to touch you. As for me, you cannot touch me unless you have my permission, which you already know this. Of course, as being the seductive me that I am, I like being touched. So, for commands, I command you to give me oral sex or any sort of sex that I want, you have to do it. If not, you will be displeasing me. And you already know my terms for that. So, anyway, I wanted to get that out of the way and clear. I hope you will make me proud of you. You have been a very compliant and sweet slave so far. But that doesn't mean that you won't mess up. So when you do, I will judge that fairly. So anyway, I will end this video now. I love and adore you, my sweet slave. Keep on doing a good job like you're doing. You have pleased me for the past couple of days, and I just hope you will continue to please me. Hello, my darling sweetheart. If you are looking at this, then that means that this video is meant to be something that will comfort you for the next couple of days. I know that you are going through a very hard time right now, and I want to make this hard time for you as easy as possible. I want you to know that though I don't think that the judge will make you serve jail time for something as simple as carrying a pocket knife. Over here in redneck territory, that's just normal. You don't go to jail for that. But different state, different laws. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is that no matter what happens, no matter what the outcome is, I will always be yours, forever. I want you to know that this might sound silly to you, but I wear this ring as kind of like a symbol. I know it's not a real engagement ring, but to me it's a symbol of hope for us. A hope for our future, a hope for a life together. And I will always wear it to prove my commitment to you and to show you that I'm 100% honest and true to only you and Master. And even if you're sentenced to jail time, make sure, this is a direct order from your wife, make sure to tell Allie what prison and the address, because I will write to you. I know inmates can have letters sent to them, so make sure she knows where you're at to tell me, and I will write to you. There won't be a day that goes by that I won't think about you. And I just last night I dreamed about you. I dreamed about us cuddling and being together, being happy. And I know that we're a long distance apart, but distance can't keep love apart. And it won't keep me apart from you. Nothing will. I love you and adore you so much, and I always will, no matter what. And nobody and nothing is going to come between us. I'm wearing a white bow in my hair, and I thought that it would be calming, and also a white shirt. I thought that it would make you calmer and be more relaxed. But I hope this video makes you more relaxed, just to know that I'm not a cheater and I won't go straying, as they say. I'm here for the long haul, and I'm here no matter what. Now, in my mind, probably all you're gonna get is a fine and probably the 6 months you have to stay away from McDonald's. But I hope that's all it is. And I hope that this is over really soon, because then we can start being more happy and we don't have to worry about anything. We're gonna put this whole mess behind us. And I want you to know that on that day, don't think about anything else. Kind of meditate. Think only of me and you'll be calm. Remember to be respectful to the judge, and remember your manners, and do as they say, because in that position they're a bit of a higher position than you are, and they have your fate in their hands. So make sure you come home to me, please. That's all I ask, is just be calm. Don't let Master out, because I know Master has a way of being authoritative, and that is attractive to me, but it won't be attractive to the judge. So just please do as they ask. Don't complain. Don't, just be on your best behavior. Please do that for me. Please come home safe to me. That's all I want. So I love and adore you, and I will be keeping you in my thoughts and in my prayers, and I will be faithful and loyal. I made my vows, and I will stick to them like PB&J. So, I love and adore you, my wonderful, handsome king. I wish you the best of luck, and know that you'll always be in my thoughts and in my heart. Hi, my love. This is actually the second time I'm making you this video. The first time I did it all in white, so... But due to Master's commands, I had to wear 2 colors. So, I'm wearing red and white. So, good combo. Sorry, I was changing. 1 second to catch my breath. Alright. I'm making you this video because soon you'll be facing one of the most difficult times of your life. That will be being the trial. And I know that you're nervous. I wish I could tell you not to be, but truth is I'm scared out of my wits too. And the thing is, it's very unfair. I mean, all you did was carry a freaking pocket knife. Over here in redneck territory, that's normal. But different state, different law, right? Right now, as you can see, I'm checking my email and stuff. That's why I'm making a second video. I'm going to type to you in a little while that I'm redoing it. But I want you to know one of the worries and concerns that you had was that I would be unfaithful to you or start looking for another man. Truth is, that can't be any further from the truth, because I am loyal to you and only you and Master. I love and adore only you and Master. I am committed 100% to you both. I mean, I even wear this ring. It might sound silly, but I wear this ring as a symbol of hope for the both of us. For all of us. A hope that for a future together. A hope for just every dream that we ever want to come true. And that in case another guy comes around and says, hey, baby, baby, I'm like, I'm taken. Happily taken. And, I just want you to know that I love and adore you, and you have my full support. You have all of me, not just a part of me. You have all of me. And I want you to be respectful to the judge, like you were saying. I'd suggest wearing blue still, because it is a common color, and you want to show your innocence, and it's really important. I just want you to know that don't worry, because even if it is the worst of circumstances, that even if you have to do jail time, make sure to tell Allie what prison and the exact address, because I will write to you. I know inmates can get letters. I will write to you. There will not be a single hour or second that you won't be on my mind. So I want you to know that I am always thinking about you. You're always on my mind. You're always on my heart and in my dreams. And if it's just paying a fine, then wonderful. At least it's no jail time, right? Because that would be a prison sentence for me too. I mean, I won't be behind bars, but I won't be able to talk to you or have you in my life, and you're the only thing that keeps me sane sometimes. Sometimes I just want to go insane, but you're the only thing that stops me from going insane. You keep me calm, you keep me collected. And I know sometimes I do that for you. We're each other's Xanaxes. And just know that I'm here for you for love and support and complete commitment. And for that day on your trial date, just be on your best of behavior. I know that you're going to want to, let that dominant side out in you, because they're going to be really grilling you about it, but just stay calm, agree with the judge, be on your best behavior and come home to me. Come home to your soulmate, because I can't live without you. If it is the worst, then I'll send you letters and I will be faithful and wait till you get out. And I don't want you to worry about my safety. I'll be safe. I'm always safe. I have a pit bull of a mom, as you know. So I'll be safe, and I pray that the Lord takes you in the palm of his hand and keeps you safe. I just want to put you in bubble wrap so nothing bad will ever happen to you. But it'll be okay, my love. I promise. I promise you that I will always be here and love you and adore you with every fiber of my being. I always will. I love you and adore you, my amazing, wonderful king. And I hope we'll be able to make it through this. We will make it through this, I promise. Come home to me. I said that I was capable of being in a relationship. And then I had to backtrack and tell her that what I meant to say was I'm capable of telling her if I like somebody instead of hiding it or lying to her about it like I used to. And so whenever, like, I like someone, I'll be honest with her and just tell her. Now, of course, I'm still under that 21-year age ban from dating. And, but then she says that it doesn't matter if I'm 18 or if I'm 50, if I'm not mature enough to handle, quote unquote, handle the emotional and mental games that guys tend to play. If I'm mature enough, then yeah, I can have a boyfriend, or that's my choice, is what she said. And I'm like, well, I don't want a boyfriend now. Hi, sir. I am making this video directed towards Nick's evil side. And, hi, sir. This is Ruby. And, I'm making this video as an introduction video. So I'm going to give you a 15-minute video talking to you about stuff. Trying to figure out what to say. Well, as you know, I'm the evil side of Gypsy, or Bella, whatever. And I'm making this video to you because you are my match. I could say that we might be identical, but I don't think that would be true, considering that you're probably more evil than I am. And I do have boundaries. So, I guess you being the more stronger and brutal, overall more powerful, one of us. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I probably couldn't match your evil, but, I am the most evil side of Gypsy. So, with that said, you and I would be the perfect match. I do have a list of interests I like doing. Well, obviously one of them is getting into trouble. I have a very good habit of that. Do I feel sorry whenever I get in trouble? No. I have something that I call myself. I think that my caring is broken. Or at least that's what I say, because I don't seem to care about whenever I get in trouble. Now, of course, that would be completely different with you. If I got in trouble with you, I'd be seriously scared out of my wits. But if I'm the law or whatever, like the law I'm not scared of, and I'm not scared to push the boundaries with getting in trouble with the law. I am willing to do anything with you, sir. That includes murder. That includes rape. That includes beating up someone. If a girl tries to become your girlfriend or a girlfriend to Nick as a whole, she's dead. I'm gonna fucking kill her with pleasure. Lots of blood. Lots of gore. Because I'm gonna get my nails dirty. I will literally cut them so they will be sharp. I will take a fingernail clipper and sharpen them up because I will scratch. That is my signature mark. I scratch. So I don't only kill with or beat up with punching. I beat up, I kick ass, and I scratch. That's my signature trademark. And if it's a girl that is trying to just get with you for sex, I might allow it, like I might not. It depends how, does that work? It depends how perceptive and how possessive I am of you at the time. So if she's just trying to get with you for sex, I will kill her because she might mess with your heart. Or I might let you have sex with her and then we kill her together. And like I said, no matter what, if she tries to get with you as a girlfriend, she's dead either way. So no matter what, another woman's not going to be involved. Because I will take care of it. And I will do it happily. As for you raping me, I know that we have talked in the past online about different situations that we would get in. If it was a situation where it was to deal with your exes, I would be involved with it, but most likely I would be the one to be your assistant type of person. So I would be helping you clean up, but also helping you with the rape and the murder. But I'm not quite as brutal whenever it's the family. So if it's someone I don't know or someone I like, I might not want to touch it. You know, I might want to step back, let you deal with that. Or if it's with someone that I care about or that I'm very close to and I have emotional feelings of beating them up or something, that'll be all on you. Unless you commanded me to help you. Then I might do it, like I'm not sure. I'd probably just beg you to not bring me into it. But if it was for a stranger, I have no problems with it. Okay, now what I want to talk about is you raping me. You can rape me anytime you want. That includes when I'm sleeping, when I'm awake, when I'm eating. The only thing I'm not okay with is you beating me up. I'm fine with rough sex. I'm fine with the rape kind of sex. I think anything else. Not kind of my business. Anything else regarding anything else? Stealing. I will go on the topic of stealing. Let me make sure this camera doesn't go off. I'm very good at stealing. I'm probably more better at it than Demona is. But that doesn't mean that I can't include you in on it. So most likely, if you would want, we could steal together. You would probably like me to steal something like a TV or steal something that's a bit bigger than I'm used to stealing. I'm used to just stealing stuff like clothes, lingerie, stuff like that. But if you wanted, you and I could work together to steal some bigger things, as long as we don't get caught. And that's where I can, and I'm very, very good at planning. So I know never leave fingerprints if we're breaking into someplace. Look for cameras. Other stuff that I can teach you about stealing that you and I can work together on. What else? Causing mischief and mayhem. You and I can do that together. Very rarely do I want to do things by myself. I would want to do things as a team. As long as you put me or put us in charge of planning, because we can plan together. If we plan together, we could commit the crime together and have fun together. And make our getaway together. If we ever decide to get a car, it'd probably be the because I bought so many of this. I'd probably drive in the getaway car. So if, say, you went into a store, grab something, I would be driving the getaway car. So if I'm getting away really quickly. Now what I want to talk about is, since I covered the whole basis of fun and crime sprees, if you do, because I believe it is the side of you that wants to kill all of your exes, I will help you do it, with pleasure, especially J bitch. Sorry, this is a straight thought. And I will do it happily with you. That on the side of romance, which, as you've probably noticed, I'm probably not the most touchy-feely, lovey-dovey kind of side of me. That is Rose, Bella, Kitty, maybe even Candy. But me, I'm a bit more tough love. I won't ever try and be rough to you or tough to you. I probably just will be like, you're the boss, and I might, do the whole I love, adore, worship you part, which is saying that every night and things like that. But as showing is I love and adore and worship you, I would do that more in an aspect of showing you rather than just saying. So if I might steal something for you, that's an act of love. If I take the hit for you, that's an act of worship. You get the hint. You get the picture. So just so you know that I really honestly, I am all yours, sir. And I really appreciate that there's a side of him, of you, of Nick, for me, that does match. Because I was very worried that I would maybe be too evil or something for him. And to find out that there's you, I was very happy about that. So it's kind of like, yeah, there's someone up there for me. And it's in my soulmate, my twin flame soulmate, so I'm so happy. And I show my happiness in ways of showing affection, but saying it and doing it as well. So doing it as a package. There. And as you can see, my style of myself is, I have hair. I like things that are dark and black. So I've got my black leather jacket. It's faux, but it's like a fine. Usually I don't like to wear a shirt under it, so I'm topless. It's way too much. But whenever we're on a crime spree, I'll probably wear something a bit more body hugging, so I'm more flexible that way. My personality borderlines on someone who is a psychopath, because I do come up with very, very bad ideas that in evil ideas, not bad ideas, there's evil ideas. And some of them might be like really crazy stuff, and they might be really pointless really, but they're fun to me, so I do it anyway. But it's for real fun stuff like carjacking, robbery of a major crime, vandalism, raping, different stuff like that. We do together. I won't do that. I won't attempt to do that by myself. Another thing I want to talk about. Another thing I want to talk about is I probably won't be able to be a dom to your submissive side because Bella has been enlisted to do that. So mostly, if I ever do run across him, he'll just be my bitch for a night or so. I'll just use him whenever I want, and I hope that's okay. With you, you can tell me online if it's not or not, or it is or not. But I just really want you to know that it's like hard for me to like open up emotionally and stuff. But I want you to know that I truly do love, adore, and worship you, sir. I believe that you are the perfect fit for me. I do believe that you and I are truly twin flame soulmates. And I really hope that you fall more for me in time. And then we'll get to know each other in bonds over time. I know that you can't probably promise me that I have all of your heart or anything like that right now. That comes with time and that comes with bonding. So I'll say that I look forward to bonding with you, sir. And I really hope that you enjoy this video. So it's going on like 14 minutes now. So I'm going to get this to the 15-minute mark. And I hope that you don't feel alone in this world. I hope that you feel like with my company that you have someone and that you're wanted and you're needed, and that I can bring a sense of happiness to you as a particular part of Nick. That you feel emotions from me that you might not even thought was possible for your side to feel. But I hope that I bring that out in you. I hope that we can do things that kind of seem probably like Harley Quinn and Joker. It's that kind of relationship. It's a crazy, fucked up kind of love, but hey, it's a real love. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I'm gonna end this video now, and I hope that you really enjoy it, sir. So again, this is Ruby, and I love, adore, and worship you, my perfect evil king. And I hope that I am officially your evil queen. Good night, my wonderful, handsome bad boy.
Holy free holies, Batman.
Hi, our two most handsome men and adorable kings. We are in Cape Cod right now, and oh my goodness, am I missing you both so much. I'm not used to being away from you two this long, and lately I've been feeling kind of scared and insecure, but hopefully I'll get some reassurance soon. I really need it. But I'm hopeful. You know, I'm not freaking out. I'm just missing you two very much. Usually we talk either every day or every other day, so I usually get reassurance every day. So not being able to be online every day is really tough. Let's see what else has been going on. Trying to think. My mom stepped out of the room for a little while. The beaches are beautiful. I really wish you both were here to see the sunset with me. I'm sure we would enjoy that. Have a picnic in the sand and have like some wine or something. That'd be really nice. But trip's going good so far. We went whale watching and we saw 3 whales. One came up like right by the boat, which I recorded it. You probably saw it a little while ago. Went shopping on Main Street, got a few souvenirs. What else? And we went to a medical conference, learned a lot of the latest technology and medical research and stuff like that. So that's what's been going on. Anyway, I know Damona wants to talk, so I'm gonna let her talk and then we'll sign off so you can see the rest of the video. So I love and adore you both, my darling, wonderful kings. Hey, you two sexies. I hope you both are doing wonderful right now. And what else? Well, I've had 1 or 2 high libido nights, but I deal with that the best way I can, which is fantasizing about you both. So, and one of those fantasies is something about a beach. It was something about naked on a beach, but I'll talk about it later. Let's see. As Gypsy was saying, we learned a lot of great stuff, did a lot of fun things, and we just missed you both so much and can't wait to get home. So, I love and adore you both so much, our handsome, adorable, sexy kings, and I can't wait to get home to kiss you both. So, I love you both so much and adore you both so much. Have a great day. Bye. Tokens trading post. Woohoo! Hi. Do you sell boots? Winter boots?
It's kind of limited right now.
Okay. Do you have a coat maybe?
We got a cape and some boots
That'll be perfect.
and a family sauna
Oh, wonderful.
with any purchase.
Thank you.